tackle better. I think that's the number one thing I see, just the physicality and the way that we played. There were drives, it was like 3 and out, and then 10-yard or 10-play, 75-yard touchdown drive, and we missed 8 tackles. When we had an opportunity, and just a couple times I just felt like we got a little soft on the edges and didn't do a good job of setting edges and turning the ball back to the tacklers that were pursuing it.
It's a little frustration coming out of an open week where tackling is still an issue there.
Yeah, I mean, we work the hell out of it and preach it, and it's hard to do when it's not live in game, and just continue to wrap up and get guys down. If you play better competition, you have to. They're not going to let you get away with it. There's good tailbacks, and obviously Texas has one, and we're going to do a better job of getting one around.
7-3, hindsight's always 20/20, but what do you do when you make a call, bring some heat, 3rd and 6, and they get a 44-yard slant pass? When you look back at a play like that, how do you diagnose that as a coach?
Yeah, I think the technique's wrong, first of all, and we should have been pressing that guy. So there's mistake number one, that the details matter, when they motioned over. But, I mean, obviously every big play I'd love to have a different call. So I think, hindsight's 20/20 sometimes on that. But, yeah, I'm sure I'd love to call something where there was somebody in that hole.
And then second play, and how do you try not to let that affect you on the very next play as well?
Just you reset your mind, and it's always on to the next. All right, what's the next situation? What's the next opportunity? And make your call based on that. But I think it really just goes to what the situation is and the personnel.
Did you feel like some of Texas's success running was gap integrity related, or was it just physicality?
A little bit of both. It's hard to be physical when you're not in the right gap. The tackling angles, the things that matter. If you're not in the right place, it's hard to be in a good body position to do that. So a couple times, we're late to a fit, and so it ends up being a hard angle tackle, which should have been a profile tackle straight forward. That leads to just some big plays given up and not getting people down.
Zac, do you feel the guys pressing, trying to make too big of plays to flip things?
I don't know if I'd say pressing. I think that we try to make plays a lot of times and not do our job. I feel that, and I'm always on the sideline the whole time. I'm like, hey, listen, just do your job, the plays will come to you. Do your job, the plays will come to you. And so sometimes we have bad odds, we do things that, put us out of position because we're trying to make a play instead of doing our job really well.
Eli Ban got his first start today and had a really good game. Can you talk about Eli's day overall?
Absolute baller. Just can't say enough about how he prepares, how he tackles in space, how he covers, confidence. Just a really special young man. He's going to have a great future.
How did it feel seeing Billy get that interception so early on and then just see kind of a decline almost afterwards?
Well, obviously that the game's played in 4 quarters, and one possession doesn't win or lose it for you most of the time. But every play is critical, and obviously he made a great play right there. Gave us an opportunity to get the ball early on the plus side of the field, and we've got to make a couple more like that.
Jacoby went both ways for you today. Talk about him and his development. What do you think your plans are for him in the future?
Yeah, I think he's a really good athlete. He can play both sides of the ball. We don't want to lose him at corner, and we need him at receiver. So he's going to continue to play both and be a useful part of both of them. I thought like he played pretty good when he came over with us too. Obviously, I don't get to see the offense, so I don't know on that side of the ball, but I felt like he did pretty well.
We're in an era where we don't see many 3-year starting quarterbacks. Can you talk a little bit about Quinn, just his familiarity with the defense and what he did out there today?
Yeah, he was really good under pressure and made a couple nice throws, and they helped him in a lot of those. Just to find guys and get windows and some openings we allowed. I felt like from our side that we had an opportunity to really hold them early, and we just didn't capitalize on those moments.
When the offense is struggling, how much do you still keep that defense and make sure you have that mindset where it's a team game and you got to stay within yourselves as a defense. You can't try to do too much, kind of like what Ryan said, and stay together as a team.
I'm going to tell them all the time, it doesn't matter what the situation is, what's going on. They roll the ball out there. Wherever they spot it, our job's stop them. Everything else is irrelevant to that. And so our singular focus is, and wherever they put the ball down, our job's getting 3 and out. I said today, I never lost a game. I gave up 0. You do that, you're going to win games. So, that's kind of our mindset and how we try to attack each day.
I know it wasn't the outcome you wanted, but what was your thoughts on your first OU Texas game?
Oh, awesome environment, incredible, rivalry, tradition. You can feel that here, and amazing atmosphere. Our fan support was incredible, in the stadium, and look forward to hoping to be a part of a couple more.